Hello and welcome to TiddyTalk. What? Nobody said hello.
Oh, right! Shit.
Hello and welcome to TiddyTalk.
Hi.
Hi,
We are your hosts. I'm Sam,
I'm Rachel.
And I'm Mallory.
and today we're going to be talking about a few different things. We got a lot to talk about. Today we're talking about TikTok's quote-unquote Snail Lady. Not her actual name, but that's the nickname I've given her. We'll be talking about two YouTubers who have unfairly euthanized their dog. That is currently what they're in the news for, but there is much more in the underbelly. They are being exposed for a lot of nasty things. We'll be talking about Gucci and Crunchyroll collabing to make a Bananya apparel line, which of course is an anime. And we'll be talking about two Scottish people who took a trip to the UK, stayed in a hotel, and got a creepy photo of a ghost that they didn't even notice until after they left. Lots to talk about. Stay tuned. So, first thing on the junket is TikTok's quote unquote snail lady who goes by the username Lady Aloe underscore makeup. I've noticed her appear on my TikTok page quite frequently the past few weeks. I don't know if anybody else has.
Nope.
Uh, maybe it's just me. But she's French, but I believe she may be like Parisian French. I'm not sure if she's Canadian French or Parisian French.
This is starting to make a little bit more sense.
Mm-hmm.
European people love
So-
snails. I don't know why.
So,
Ah!
yeah. So this lady basically, she started appearing on my For You page with live videos, and in those live videos, I will show you an example. She started to do
J'ai essayé
this.
la bave d'escargot. L'escargot, il était posé ici. Et le
She
lendemain,
just
j'ai
started to
déjà
put
vu
snails on her face.
It's a beauty
comment
thing.
dire,
It is.
un résultat. Du coup, là, j'ai arrêté mes crèmes.
Look at him
J'ai
just
acheté,
chill. He's
et
just
depuis
chilling.
3 jours,
No.
je teste.
Snails are
So
so
I
cute.
don't speak French, so I don't know what she's saying. But from what I gathered when I watched one of her lives is that, as you said, Mallory, it is a beauty routine, and I guess the slime from the snails.
Go to the one, go to
Um,
that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
The slime from the snails, I guess, like is supposed to like
Rejuvenate?
I don't know,
Moisturize?
rejuvenate and like what do you call that? Strengthen your skin.
Jusqu'ici, tout va bien.
Those snails are huge.
Right? They're huge. And I do want to preface saying that like I'm not trying to mock her or make fun of her in any way. I just find this so genuinely like I've never seen anything like this. Look at that snail. That's huge.
In the little description, it says, "Here's my selection of radical and natural what," and then it says something about googling it. I know some of these words.
I know some of these words. This isn't all she does, of course. She does actually do makeup. Like, this is what her makeup looks like.
It's not bad, but like, where's the progress pictures of like this? If this snail thing actually works, like, what's the?
Yeah.
I haven't seen any. I don't think I've seen. Of course, I don't speak French, so I don't know. But I haven't seen any like progress videos or anything. I see like she posts her makeup tutorials, but her tutorials aren't really even tutorials because
So just looks.
yeah, she just shows her makeup look. She doesn't, as far as I know, she doesn't do like step by step. But maybe she explains it in better detail in French. But
Tout ce qui est acné,
Tout ce qui est acné.
point noir.
okay,
So how's-
acne, I understood that.
Je me suis percé un bouton.
Ew, it
qui
looks so
faisait mal
slimy,
depuis
like
2
on her
jours.
chin. What is that?
J'ai tout nettoyé et je me suis en escargot.
My question is, what did her skin look
Et
like
je vous donne
before?
encore
That- yeah,
Did it
that's-
really need this?
That's
la
what I
peau de banane
want to
intérieure,
know
c'est
too. Like,
A
how do we
banana
know?
peel?
No, I don't know what
aussi
that
bien
is.
chez vous, fait
What
pousser
is
les
it?
banana
It looks like a
peel.
banana.
Pour le
Oh, it is a
visage,
banana peel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's banana peel.
pour les
I used to
rides,
do that when I was a kid.
pour les cheveux. Donc, pareil, je
I can't.
tu laisses mes escargots faire leur petit,
Hmm.
petit côté.
Definitely
Et
bizarre.
voilà. Ok.
It's not something. It's not a beauty hack that I don't know if I
Je
would
n'ai
try.
pas de ride de lion là.
Well,
voyez.
it makes me think about like I buy face masks from like Korean shops or
Mhm.
even Japanese shops that I find in like Kitchener.
Yeah.
And their face masks have stuff that's like there's like jellyfish extract, there's like
What?
yeah, and
How are you
there's
extracting? How are you extracting stuff
excuse
from
me.
jellyfish?
I don't know. I do have it though. I still haven't used it, but like jellyfish extract, like fish oils. I think fish oils is probably more common. They use different animals too as well to like rejuvenate your skin. When I read some of them, it was kind of like, but I mean, they haven't fried my skin off, so. But yeah, she just posts her makeup looks and shares that apparently snails are great for your skin.
I dare one of y'all to try it.
No, I'm okay.
I know, like
Ah!
like European culture. Like I'm Portuguese, and my Vava was like, "Do you ever go to fields and like you pick up the snails?" And I was like, "No." And she's like, "Oh, like you just go pick up the snails and we take it home and like we eat them, just like snails from the park, like a common snail." And you know, snails aren't bugs; they're animals.
Mhm.
If you ever knew that, I didn't know that, but they're animals, not bugs.
Oh, her dog is so cute.
Yeah. Fun fact of the
Yeah,
day.
like she seems like a very nice lady, and I honestly love her. I really like her eyeshadow looks and everything. I'm just confused as to why snails.
It's just like, you know, something unique. I don't know the science behind it. I would have to look that up.
Probably like rejuvenating properties in their slime. I guess she has other people do it as well.
It reminds me of like having leeches.
Oh yeah. Oh,
You know.
this guy looks kind of miserable though. I'm gonna be honest.
He's got like 5 snails on his face. He looks like he's crying.
Oh,
He's questioning his life right now. Look, he looks like, is he held hostage? He keeps like darting his eyes back and forth. What the hell?
He's like, what the hell am I doing?
Interesting.
it is interesting. I thought it was cool.
Now on to some bad people who do abuse animals.
Yeah.
Now on the other
Segue.
side of the coin.
Yeah, segueing into the other side of the coin. So, two YouTubers. You may have heard about this, people watching. You may have not. It's pretty mainstream. It's been trending for at least a week now. I think people are still in uproar. They should be. So, two YouTubers, Nikki and Dan Phillippi, are facing criticism after they revealed that they put down their dog Bowser after he bit their child.
Wow.
So, popular parenting YouTubers Nikki and Dan are facing criticism from fans and followers after they euthanized their 9-year-old bull terrier Bowser. The pair, who live in Nashville, said in an emotional YouTube video, which we will check out in a second, they shared it on May 3rd that there had been multiple instances over the years where they would have been justified in putting the dog down, but
What?
the final straw came after he bit their son Logan in an incident that Dan called defensive. Of course, when this article was released, they did not respond to comment. So
Is that
this
their
is the
dog?
two. No, this is the two people here. This is another dog that they own, Zoe,
Oh.
who apparently was quote unquote attacked by their other dog Bowser. Which
She
we'll-
better
we'll
not.
get
She's
to.
not acting out now because she knows what happens
But-
when they act out of turn, though.
So this is a quote from the video. They said, "It happened in a way that almost doesn't matter because the end result was the same. But in the spirit of telling the story, it wasn't like Bowser attacked Logan. Logan tried to take food from him." Nikki explained in the video. While Logan wasn't seriously hurt, he was left with a mark on his face from Bowser's teeth. Dan said in an earlier incident, Logan had also hurt the dog's ear, leaving it swollen for nearly a month. That incident allegedly left Bowser with a scar.
Seems like the kid did more damage to the dog than the dog did to the kid.
So
Yeah,
here's
I,
the dog.
I heard at the time that the dog, from the kid pulling on the dog's ear,
Mm-hmm.
which the dog could have bit the kid easily, but it was calm, it was collected, and I heard that he got cauliflower ear,
Oh.
which lasted about a month.
How can they call themselves parenting, like popular parenting YouTubers, when they don't even know how to teach their damn child to act around a dog? Like, it's not the dog's responsibility if your kid is pulling on its goddamn ear. What do you think it's gonna do? Like, And especially because they said it was defensive that he bit him. So obviously the kid was doing something. Like, you need to monitor your child around a dog. It's not the dog's fault.
Well, they claim that Bowser was an angel who could get rowdy, whose personality changed after he was attacked by another bull terrier. He was attacked when he was a puppy, and we never really talked about it very much, but it was a big turning point in Bowser's personality. Prior to the attack, Bowser could go to dog parks. Bowser was just calmer in general, and then after the attack, it triggered something in him. Ever since then, things really took a turn. And again, that is Bowser, who they put down. The couple says that they loved Bowser, and it had become difficult to care for him once they had their son. They also said that they were planning to move soon and already had begun to have conversations about what to do with Bowser since there's a lot that goes into transporting him. He's apparently seriously injured a couple different dogs, including their other dog Zoe. They had their dog Zoe stitched up a couple different times. Dan said he's such a powerful animal that just the tiniest fraction of a second and oops, he didn't mean that, or he snaps out of it. It's not good. The pair said... Sorry?
They failed the dog, like, at every turn. Since he was a puppy, they just failed him. Like, what? Anyways, keep going.
So the pair said that they considered rehoming Bowser, but were told by the Humane Society that that was not an option due to his long history with the family and all the instances where Bowser had shown aggression.
I feel like that's just a bold-faced lie.
That is a lie. That sounds very sus.
Like, okay, the Humane Society is literally the only place that rehabilitates dogs, because I don't think that's true. There's so many different Humane Societies all over freaking America. So, you didn't try hard enough.
Of course, backlash to the video and social media posts came very quickly. Both members of the couple have set their Instagram accounts to private, and comments were disabled under their YouTube video. On Twitter, users have begun to reference the incident in the comments of Nikki's old tweets, while Dan appears to have deleted his account. And there was a change.org petition calling for the demonetization of the couple's YouTube channel, and it's been circulating for a while, garnering over 12,000 signatures. Here are some of the tweets of people, rightly so, firing back.
Takes a certain kind of shade to put down a dog after a bit your baby who's grabbing the dog's food, right? What's another level of stupid to think uploading an emotional video talking about how tragic it was is a good idea. Nikki and Dan Phillippi, I don't even care. Should be ashamed. Yeah, I agree. That's so stupid. For 3 days, a story unnecessarily euthanizing her pit bull has truly shaken me to the core and makes me sick. Please hold them accountable for this cruel decision and know that there are other options. Yeah, there's literally any other option you could have taken. Oh, we called like one place and they said no. Oh, okay, I guess he'll die then.
Yeah, right.
Guess I'll just die.
And the photo shoot that they took for the dog as like a goodbye to the dog for the family was so stupid. Like, why would you do a photo shoot for a dog, treat him like an angel, and then put him down?
They did everything except take responsibility for absolutely anything that happened. Like,
they did everything except hold the one that caused this in the first place accountable.
The kid.
Which is the kid.
But, like, yeah, like, if you're a dog owner and something happens like that traumatizes you, because dogs can get traumatized too. Like they said, his personality changed after he was that incident when he was a puppy. It's like, why didn't you try and correct that? And then why didn't you teach your son how to act around an animal? Because, like, if there's one thing that doesn't mix, it's toddlers and dogs and, well, animals in general. It's like, why would you be leaving your child unattended with it?
Yeah, you can get your child to mingle with your cat and your dog and then be the best, like, friend in the world. But it's when you, like, leave the kid, let the kid do whatever the hell it wants because it's a kid, and then basically, like, abuse the dog. Like, if my kid did that, I'd be like, you are going to be destroyed.
What the hell? That quote, in the moment I'm thinking, I grew up with the movie Old Yeller, and I wanted to pick Bowser up by the back of the neck, take him into the backyard, and put him down right there.
Yeah.
Sociopath?
That unsettled a lot of people as well, rightly so. Like, this is like a companion that you chose to be your literally best friend your whole life, and you speak like that about him?
Sociopath, man.
Really gross. Definitely one of the most off-putting things. And as Rachel said, yes, they had a photo shoot with him before euthanizing him.
The dog was literally right beside the child. If the child was so traumatized as they're trying to make it sound, that child would not be there. Kids are not going like kids when they're
Mhm.
uncomfortable, they will let you know. They're going to
Mhm.
cry. They're going to be loud. They're going to run away. They're not going to just sit there in your lap. Like they are going to run.
Yeah, they're gonna be
Kids,
traumatized.
kids are very expressionate in that regard, and like my nephews have done that. And if you just ignore that and you make the kid do that, then you're just not only are you traumatizing the kid more, but you're also making yourselves look bad.
Yep.
So here also, some users reference videos where the couple appeared to tease Bowser with their other dog Zoe. One clip appears to show Dan moving the small dog around while Nikki films. So people are bringing that up as well, is that it seems like the owners were purposely egging their dog on Bowser.
Yeah.
3, 4.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Like,
Oh, the
3,
baby.
4.
oh, what the?
The baby at the end. Oh my god.
That's actually
Like-
a funny video.
That's kind of what it reminded me of, but like you can hear the Yorkie like rare, like basically yipping at the dog. Like it's not, but neither dog is comfortable. I mean,
Mhm.
the dog, what the heck is the
But
dog's
which one's
name?
being more aggressive, him or the little one? It's always
The
a
little one's
Yeah.
definitely being a lot more
Yeah,
aggressive.
so yeah, Zoe's being more aggressive for sure. Like to me, it looks like Bowser is like he has a shoe in his mouth. To me, it looks like he's trying to play or something,
Yeah.
or is playing.
Yeah, you can tell by his tail wagging that Bowser's taking it as a playful thing.
And the
But the
sound
Yorkie's not. It's because the Yorkie's being pressured into it. It's uncomfortable.
and the sound
Mhm.
of his growls aren't actual like growls. That video.
Baby at the end. But yeah, like the body language from Bowser, I do not see aggression like at all.
No.
I don't know what these folks are on about. God.
Yeah, and Jeffree Star spoke up about it, and I was
Oh my
like,
god.
Yeah, Jeffree Star, Rachel Ballinger, Jacqueline Hill all spoke up on it. I'm pretty sure all three of those are controversial as well, but
Get it done, Jeffree Star. Like shit.
yeah, and with the dog, like with Bowser and how they put him down, I would have taken that dog, I'm not gonna lie. Like I
Oh,
would have
yeah.
driven all the way there to take the dog. I don't care how far away I am.
Yeah.
But with all this, this couple, the Phillipsies, Philosophagus,
Yeah.
philosophagus.
they have actually been, obviously I don't watch them, but a lot of people have been bringing up the fact that with this news that they are also anti-vax
Oh
and
god.
they are also anti-mask.
Oh god.
And
Hmm.
somebody, I don't know who, but there's a video circulating of one of their videos from their YouTube channel, and they were basically saying that they didn't adopt this, long story short, they didn't adopt this boy from Thailand because
Yeah.
when you adopt a boy from Thailand, or not a boy, sorry, a child from Thailand, according to them, there is a year law where you can't show the child on any social media whatsoever. It doesn't matter if you're like famous, it doesn't matter if you're a YouTuber, you
Mhm.
just can't show the child on the internet for a year. And that's just the law, and that's what you have to follow. And when you adopt from there, you basically agree to that.
Right.
And because they couldn't show it, because they couldn't show the child, because as they basically said, because we are a YouTube family, we show everything.
Ugh.
They didn't adopt the child.
Wow.
Mm.
Sorry, kid. You don't get a home because we can't
Right.
monetize you right away and get money off
Yeah.
you. So, yeah. And it was like that YouTube couple that had adopted a child and then gave it back or something.
Yes, I remember that. Who was that? Let me check really quick.
If I remember correctly, the child had autism.
Yeah, and they gave him back.
Yes,
I remember that. They adopted him from China?
I'm looking right now.
They're like, never mind.
Never mind. Change my mind.
That's so cruel. Why would you do that to a child?
Right?
Like, oh, like, as soon as somebody starts, like, he's like, oh, he started, acting up or whatever. It's like, okay, well, he's not a dog. You can't just bring home a kid after it starts acting up. even if it does have autism, all kids of any like sort of, doesn't matter. They all have tantrums and outbursts. Like, and it's not like autism is some sort of disease. It's just the way your brain functions, and they can't, like, why would they be able to have a kid if they can't even handle kid behavior? Like, what?
Right?
That doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yeah, it was their child from China with autism, and they said that they rehoused him because of like behavior and like whatnot issues, and like you don't like no.
What do you adopt a kid for? So you just get like a robot that doesn't have any trauma or any
Right?
sort of like that makes me so angry. Like, they should be. Well, I'm sure that they all won't be able to adopt. Like, I feel like adoption agencies would have seen that and be like, "Yep, nope, blacklisted." Hopefully, we can only hope. But
so this video here was the video that the two made. I think pretty much right after they put their dog down.
Hi guys. I feel
I'll just skim through this.
just like opening this video.
I feel awkward.
There is no cheery way to open this video.
I feel awkward because I'm about to expose us.
They really thought this was the right move.
To share with you what's been going on in our life. Now you already know, I mean, by the well, no, you don't know by the title, but you know if you follow us on Instagram. And so I'm just gonna jump to the point, and then we're gonna back up and
get there.
tell you the story
Right.
and explain. So over the weekend,
This guy looks
going into the weekend,
like he would kill someone.
We
Well,
had to put Bowser to
probably.
sleep.
Yeah.
Man, it's so awkward saying the words. I feel like I
Like,
can't even
She seems like she's just
know
being
how to
performative right
say
now.
it. And
Man, it's so
you know,
hard.
Dan is with me.
Let's hear the guy speak on it.
For those
Oh,
of
she's
you who
drinking.
know him or have been around him,
She looks like she's acting
he's an
sad.
angel, but you know,
Right?
he likes to get rowdy, and that's part of the reason why I liked him.
That's how I look when
You
I'm
mean
trying
you
to get.
egged him on to get rowdy with your other dog?
Yeah.
You know, for many years, for most of his life, he was an extremely dangerous animal outside the walls of my house.
Yeah, he so looked like it from that
He
video.
was definitely an outside animal.
You're the
that I
freaking
had to
dangerous
keep
animal.
inside.
Well, and Bowser was attacked when he was a puppy, and we never really talked about that very much. But that was like that was a big turn.
Are they gonna put their kid down if their kid like does
prior to the attack?
The kid's gonna bite them and then he's gonna put him down.
Yeah.
And several times, and just
Let's see.
it wasn't easy, and especially afterwards for a couple days.
Yeah, I mean, we thought about 5 years ago that we were gonna have to put Bowser down after.
Oh my god. Premeditated murder.
Someone.
Like, right?
We cried in our living room when we thought that was gonna have to happen in our old apartment. It was like hours of crying, and it didn't. It's a long story. But the point of that is that this has, in some ways, it's been anticipated for a really long time, and in others, it was completely shocking. Like, never crossed my mind, oh, now we're gonna have to put Bowser down. I just thought, oh, he's just gotta be in the right home. But after, getting counsel from multiple professionals.
He looks like he does not want to be here.
All of them said they all said the same thing.
Well, nobody knows how to take care of Bowser.
I'm sorry.
What?
She goes on that long tangent and then she just.
Well, nobody knows how to take care of Bowser.
Because she's acting.
What was that? She takes a drink. She goes, I'm looking for the 16-minute mark. I am curious about this old Yeller comment.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, I grew up with the movie Old Yeller.
Yeah, here we are.
I wanted to pick Bowser up by the back of the neck and take him into the backyard and put him down right there. We actually did end up.
Why'd you keep that in the video?
We ended up going to
Why did they cut there?
I don't know.
Also, I don't like his face when he's talking about this.
I don't like his face when he's alive.
I'm thinking,
Like,
I don't like your face.
Yeah.
And then at the end here, they bring in their other dog, Zoe.
She's next, bitch.
Basically to end this video then, she just included... Girl, shut up. They just I'm gonna mute this. I don't want to hear her crying. Fake crying.
Fake crying.
They included all these pictures of
There's
Bowser
not even
at
any
the-
tears. I'm sorry.
the drama channel Spill also picked it up, and they made some comments about it, and they read some comments from other people. All right.
Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Spilly and welcome back to Spill Sesh. Today we have a serious video because there is something that has happened in the YouTube community. A couple has done something absolutely sickening. I'm disgusted. The internet is literally on fire about the situation. If you guys remember the Mika Stauffer and Jim Stauffer situation where they rehomed their adopted child, this story gives me the same feeling, like this sick pit in my stomach, and we need to talk about it. So we're talking about Nikki, Phillippi, and
so we know all of that already, obviously. There's more photos in here too of just the dog. So here
is a very common aggression in a lot of dogs. Wait, you guys, as I'm editing this, I'm looking for photos of the dog, so I'm going through their old videos and I see this.
You know what I've always done with my dogs? Is I get really close to them and I get in their business while they eat because I don't want a mean dog. I don't
he
want
looks
my
so
little
aggressive,
babies
right?
coming next to him while he eats
Right.
and him bite their hands off. So I get him used to this. I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but I've always done it. And he's a good boy.
And it's like, wait, so the dog doesn't seem to even care that they're like touching them while they're eating. Like, are they lying?
And this was the lady who made that video. She has a podcast as well. I might be wrong, but I think, as it said in the other video, she was, or in the other screen cap, that she was a animal rights activist.
Okay.
So this is basically what she had to say on
drama, made an entire video on this titled, "This is Cruel and Not Okay, Nikki Phillippi," because Lauren has the same breed of dog as Nikki does. And so she was like, you guys are misrepresenting this breed. And Lauren said that she spoke to trainers and professionals, and they said to her that 99.9% of dogs can be, behaviorally corrected. And so the fact that these two resorted to this option is absolutely sickening. And what is so disgusting is, like, not only did they make this video, but they did a Instagram photo shoot prior to putting the dog down. They did a Instagram photo shoot, you guys. Like, she's posing sad with the dog, and the dog is looking so happy, and I just want to cry. And they put the baby in the photo. If you think that your dog is so dangerous to the point that you're gonna put it down, you're gonna do a photo shoot and put the baby next to the dog. Literally speechless.
Literally, it's so disgusting. This comment was on Spill's video, and the comment says, what makes this couple basically even worse is that they wanted to adopt a child, like, so as Rachel said, but as soon as they told her she couldn't put the kid in their YouTube channel to make money off of them, she decided not to adopt.
Bruh.
I did some digging, and I found proof of this. So, aged like milk, Nikki Phillippi and her husband Dan discussed giving up adopting a child from Thailand because they wouldn't be able to use the child in their YouTube videos due to Thai law. Nikki and Dan are currently under fire for putting their dog down after he bit their son.
Allegedly bit their son.
So this is them talking about the son they refused to adopt.
So I asked her that, and she was like, well, yes, but also Thailand has its own law that's unique to it, that after you pick up your child and they're your child, you are not allowed to talk about them or share any images, photos, videos, anything about them online for a year.
Yeah, and that...
So...
I mean, Nikki's got a YouTube channel and we share a whole lot.
Wait, hold on. When that hit, we literally were like...
Yeah.
What? Like, we literally were like, wait, what? So we're like going around the house. We're like trying to figure out how this could work. Like, hashtag baby blur face. Like, what are we gonna do? Dan's like, maybe we could deal with that for a year. And we're talking about it and we're like, all right, let's pray about it. Let's sleep on it. And then let's see how we feel in the morning.
It's not just a rule that Thailand it's not just a rule that Thailand has, like, oh, you can't share anything or talk about your kid for a year. It's that the adoption is not finalized until a year later.
Yeah.
So, the kid's gonna be living in our house for a year, and it's that whole time not our kid. So not okay with that either.
Yeah. So we slept on it. I told a couple of people in my life, like a couple close friends, my assistant Melissa, because she's like super logical, and she responded being like, dude, like, what if there's an accident or something? And Holt actually said to us, like, you need to take this policy really seriously because you could mess up Holt's relationship with Thailand, and you could mess up future adoptions for families that are waiting in line in process with Thailand. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, I almost Snapchatted while I was signing an NDA once. Like, I'm like, I'm gonna totally mess up.
What?
So my genuine question for her is, well, I guess both of them, if you genuinely wanted to adopt a child, why didn't you just go to a different country?
Yeah, like...
There are other countries besides Thailand, and I'm sure they have different laws where you are allowed to show the face.
There's a lot wrong with, like, every time she says she's explaining something, which I think in her mind she knows is wrong, she starts saying, well, because I talked to this person and they said it was okay, or I talked to these people and they agreed. So it seems like in her mind she knows that what she's doing is shitty, but she's like, oh no, it can't be shitty because I talked to people and they said it was fine. Maybe you surround yourself with shit people as well. Like, ugh, this woman. I'd punch her. Punch her in the
I feel
face.
like the woman wears the pants in the relationship as well, and
yeah,
it's just, ugh. So, this is another video where, in this video, she talks about how she's an anti-vaxxer, as Rachel also mentioned.
Okay.
And she goes on to add how she's pro-safety. So, like, all of this is just being dug up at the same time, because obviously, once you do something shitty, everybody is going to find anything they can to just target you some more, which these people deserve it, I think, so.
Exactly.
I haven't watched this. I don't really want to, but we'll see what she thinks about COVID.
Let's do it.
Vaccination. Okay, this will be quick. You don't need to call me an anti-vaxxer, because once again, with that binary, like, people love to put you in one or the other. So we don't need to call me an anti-vaxxer, but at the same time, if you wanted to call me an anti-vaxxer, you could go ahead and do that. I know a lot of people think that those people are crazy. My personal belief is that if you think those people are crazy, you haven't gone down the wormhole enough. And I hate when people say this, but you haven't, quote, done enough research, which I don't mean that as an insult. If you're like super pro-vaccine, I don't mean like, do your research and then you'll find out, because you could do your research and totally disagree. That's actually my biggest qualm with people's sentences in general of do your research. It's like, well, we could read the same things and come to a different conclusion. Anyways, I think that the concerns are valid. If you've never looked up a man named Del Bigtree, I mean, kind of good luck because he's being censored all over the internet. But if you've never looked him up, I highly recommend it. And if you're going to tell me that you've seen a couple of clips of his, I don't do well with that. Like when people go like, yeah, I've seen clips of whatever it is we're talking about. It could be anything, and they've never seen a full presentation from someone on whatever topic. I'm really bothered by that. So if you have seen a couple of clips from Del Bigtree and you didn't like it, but you've never watched his full presentations, don't comment. That's so dramatic. But it's true because he is impeccable with his sources. He gives original sources, government documentation. He's being censored, in my opinion, because he has a different opinion than what some of the large medical establishments are saying. But also, I'm one of those people that feels like, well, of course, research is very much dictated by money and funding. And I think it's the same reason why you can read lots of different dietary books and have science, quote unquote, behind all of them, and they can be completely different diets, because money not only influences funding, but on top of that, results come out and people read results differently based on a million different things. So, like I said, let's not call me an anti-vaxxer, because I'm actually not, in the sense that, like, I'm just pro-safety.
Bitch, where's her science degree? Like, what medical school did she go to?
I like how she says pro-safety, but the most unsafe thing you can do is not get vaccinated.
You know what? She probably has been vaccinated, like, so, I mean, obviously.
Oh, probably. Like, not even the COVID vaccine, like any vaccine, like your booster shot, like I forget all the names of the vaccines, but we had a shit ton when we were kids.
Exactly.
There was
Hepatitis
so
A,
many.
Hepatitis
Right,
B,
yeah.
all that shit. And it's like, it's like, oh, it's not safe. What do you mean the science they've been using for years isn't safe? The science they used for SARS wasn't safe, even though, like, I don't see SARS anymore. SARS isn't a problem. I've never gotten SARS.
Me neither.
I don't want to jinx myself, but I feel like something was done right there. COVID is pretty kind of like the flu, except fucking way worse. It's like the worst. It's like the boss battle of flus.
Pretty much.
Holy fuck. She looks like a freaking Christian soccer mom. I don't know, man. I don't like her. And look at the way she decorates her place. She's like, ugh.
Black love.
Yes.
Yeah, literally.
Gatekeep, girl
Oh my
boss,
god.
gaslight. Or is it gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss? She's one of those. Ugh.
Gucci. So, Gucci and Crunchyroll, which is an anime streaming site for those who don't know, collabed, and they have made a clothing line for a popular anime called Bananya.
Yay.
And for those of you who don't know what Bananya is, this is literally it. Cats in bananas, and it's freaking
like
adorable.
Bananas in pajamas.
Oh, look at the little kitties. NYA But it's a super cute little anime about little kitties and bananas. So, first of all, this article was released 5/7/2021. Crunchyroll announced this Friday that it has partnered with the luxury fashion brand Gucci to produce a collection of apparel items based off the Bananya anime series. The collection includes sweatshirts and t-shirts, accessories, and sneakers. The items are available through the Gucci website, ranging in price from $450 for a brooch to $1,250 for a hooded sweatshirt.
I'm okay. I think I'll just stick with Hot Topic.
Right?
Bananya is a mysterious cat-like creature born from a banana tree. The character was launched in 2015, and Crunchyroll streamed both seasons of the television anime as it aired. So this is just more art from the show. Look at how cute they are! I actually bought stickers with the Bananya cats on them to cover my computer webcam. They're super cute. So, featured in the line are 7 women's wear items, including 4 G-Loved base short-sleeve cotton t-shirts and 3 felted cotton sweatshirts with hooded and crew neck options, all decked out in pure Bananya goodness. You'll find the Bananya bunch on the Sunlight sweatshirt and short-sleeve t-shirt, while Tabby Bananya is featured with Bananya on a sugar pink hoodie and 2 short-sleeve shirts. The sugar pink short-sleeve t-shirt and mint green sweatshirt both sport a carefree and optimistic Bananya, so there's something for all occasions here. And
I like
this,
the pink.
Right? The pink is cute.
Don't like the price tag, though.
Yeah, right? So that's what the one sweatshirt looks like. And that's another one. That's like the typical Gucci colors, I think. Red and white. They use that a lot.
They do.
That palette.
They use like a lot of red and like green and... Oh, there's a green.
Speaking of green.
Yeah.
And that's apparently what the brooch looks like. So, I'm gonna be honest, that looks a little
looks like shit a little bit.
Yeah.
That doesn't look like... No.
I was gonna say it looks a little cheap.
Doesn't look like it's worth what it's priced as. I'll say that.
Those shoes are not worth what it. Those shoes are not worth it. I could just slap a sticker on it and call it a day.
No. Yeah. And I'm not a fan of the off-white at all.
And then they have jewelry as well. So that's a Bananya necklace, which I assume has karat gold in it, probably. I do have the link to like the actual site where they show everything.
The overpriced shit just irks me so much.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
So
$1,260.
The necklace is $1,260. It's a metal with aged gold finish, yellow and white enamel, pendant with crystals, made in Italy.
Ooh.
So it's made with real crystals, I guess.
It's cute.
Yeah, but still, it's not like that accurate though. Like the painting on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't
yeah.
look for like over $1,000, you'd think it would be a little bit more accurate to what it looks like. Maybe that's just me, but.
So this is closer to the shoes. Or it's a closer like at the shoes, I should say. Going for $1,160. Ivory eco-sustainable leather effect fabric. Rubber sole. Also made in Italy.
I hate the off-white.
Look at that.
I don't like it at
Like
all.
I got a bunch of like, you know how like over time things can get like yellowed?
Yes.
That's what that looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like it's
I
aged.
don't know if I'm a fan of that. Oh my god, look at this brooch. She looks real happy. $585 for this little brooch.
No.
Metal with aged gold finish. Yellow and white polyester. Brooch with glass beads and sequins. Made in Italy. Look at this. This looks horrible.
What did they do to you, Bananya?
Yeah, like what? This one on the far left. It looks like they just gave up.
The one on the far left has a bad eye, the ear's wrong, and it's the same with the one on the right. Their ear is off.
Someone just gave up.
Yeah, they didn't. I don't know what was going on there, but they're like, "This is fine." It wasn't fine. It's not
the back
fine.
of it looks like.
It'll never be fine.
Look at how they massacred my boy.
Exactly. What the hell?
The sweater that goes for $1,600 on the dot.
Yikes.
And apparently comes in black, pink, and off-white.
I like the pink. I'll say yes to the color, but
It's cotton.
everything
Adjustable
else is
drawstrings. Made in Italy, 100% cotton.
Everything else is a no-go for me.
Doesn't look that special to me.
No.
It looks like a normal sweater that
like
I
I
could
wouldn't
get.
pay more than $40 for that.
Right? I guess I would pay 40 because you are paying for like the name of the anime and like the imagery, but
Yeah, like 45. Like okay, so like wait, go back down. Like even the material of it, like it's probably just made of polyester. That shit did not take a long. Like it's not made out of some sort of special material. Like it's just
no, like it's
you might
described
be
in
able to
here.
see. Yeah, what is it? Cotton.
Like this shirt's made of cotton.
Yeah.
100% cotton, apparently.
Sheesh. I mean, I still wouldn't pay more than $40 for it. That's what it's worth. That's, if you had to ask me what I thought, appraise it, I guess, I'd say like $45 plus tax. Nowhere near close to that. You gotta be just stupid rich, just spending money for the sake of spending it.
Yeah, that's basically what I've always felt that's what these clothing places are for.
So it looks like their most expensive item is this sweatshirt, which is $1,600.
For what? I'll 45. That's the best I'll do. Like that's
I'll do
it.
5. That's the best I'll do.
Final offer, $5.
Well, their least expensive item is
$700 for a T-shirt.
I think their least expensive item is the brooch, which is $500.
Though? Why?
Because I know people would pay for it.
Who? I want to meet the people. I want to personally be asked.
Walk downtown, and then you'll see.
Bring them on the podcast. I need to interview.
Go to the university. You'll see.
Of Toronto?
No, London.
Oh. I need to go. Gucci is just out of pocket.
Everything they make, in my opinion, is ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't get it, but maybe it's because I don't have a bunch of money that maybe I just don't understand.
Right.
Fashion, right?
If we were rich, maybe we'd get it.
Yeah.
Girl, even if I had a ton of money, I would not get it.
No. Definitely not. It's just not.
They'd be like, "Oh wow, did you buy this today?" I'd be like, "No, why?"
Why should I?
What's
I'd be like,
scarier?
"What am I supposed to?" Like,
What's scarier, that cat's face on the brooch or an actual sighting of a ghost?
Let's find out.
Yeah.
So this is a pretty recent article too. This was from So this article was posted on the 7th of January in 2021. So pretty recent, I would say. Beginning of the year. And it's a Scottish couple captured an eerie photo of a ghost girl in a white nightie at UK's most haunted hotel.
Oh, okay, there you go. That's it. UK's most haunted hotel.
Yeah. Amanda Riddick and Maria Elliott from Alla and Fifi had returned home after visiting Liverpool's Adelphi Hotel pre-pandemic when they made the chilling discovery on their camera.
Mate?
This is the photo they got.
Yeah, it's like a blurry. It looks like almost like the reflection of a woman in a window or something. She looks like she's wearing some sort of like head thing, like almost like a nun kind of, or like maybe she has like black hair that's really thick, like the Grudge. She looks creepy. You can't really make out any.
Just has black thick hair and could just be some woman that was walking by.
Oh yeah, it says the pair spotted a girl with long dark hair wearing a white gown, staring ominously at them through the window.
I see, like, I don't know if you can see,
girl,
but like,
drop the hair routine.
I see an eye there, and then I see a nose.
Yeah, it's almost like I see like it's more than one eye, like 4 eyes though. It's weird. It's like super blurry. But like these ghost photos, quote unquote, are always super like, I don't know. You can't really discern them. Can't really make it out. I mean, that one's pretty like, it definitely looks like a figure of a person, which is kind of creepy.
The two Scots hotel guests captured a chilling figure of a ghost girl in a white nightie on camera while staying in UK's most haunted hotel. Amanda and Maria from Alla Clackmanshire visited Liverpool's Idlefield Hotel. Sorry.
Clackmanshire?
These names.
Yeah.
They visited Adelphi Hotel. There we go. Pre-pandemic when they made an eerie discovery.
Do you want me to ask how to pronounce that?
Clackmanshire.
Clackmanshire.
Being British is how you say it. Anyway.
So the pair had decided to take a video as they explored the corridors of Edwarden Building, Jesus, which dates back to 1914 and is linked with paranormal behavior. It was only when the pals looked back on the footage that they spotted a spooky figure with long dark hair wearing a white gown staring ominously at them through the window of an unsuited stairwell.
She was like, hey, what's up?
So this is what the hotel looks like on the outside. It's located in Liverpool.
Picture in 1934. I love how they have just like a vintage picture.
Yeah.
It looks like shite today, alright? We're not showing that part.
It does look like it would be haunted or some sort of haunting going on. So Maria told the Daily Record, "We didn't notice anything at the time. It was only when we got back to the room and watched the video that we saw it appear in the door window. It spooked us out big time. There was a lot of reviews on TripAdvisor describing ghost figures with long curly hair and a long white dress like nightie. The friends said they hadn't noticed the figure while walking the corridors, which had appeared in a stairwell that was blocked off from guests." Amanda said, "The doors were not in use as they were stairs the servants used many years ago. We only seen the figure in the footage. It wasn't seen by the naked eye." So this is just like a description, like it's showing what they recorded when they were walking through, and then that picture's from the screenshot.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Kind of grody.
Grody. It's weird. A lot of like something about ghosts and cameras not showing up. That's such a creepy like it looks like she's, I don't know, doing something with her hands. Like it's so weird.
Brian?
The last thing I want to see is a ghost with long dark hair. Like that's like probably the worst thing you could see. Like if it was a ghost, like why can't it be like, I don't know, some normal looking. I'm not saying people with dark hair aren't normal looking, but like I'm thinking back to like The Grudge, how The Grudge looks, or like The Ring. Like who wants to see that? Some long dark haired bitch. I'd be like, bitch, you didn't give me my 7 days. What are you doing here? I say like, yeah, I don't get it. I wasn't given my notice, and I don't understand. I didn't step into the cursed house in Japan. What is this bitch doing in my freaking living room? Cindy, this bitch is messing up my floor.
Over the years, guests have apparently reported of strange sightings at the old hotel. One TripAdvisor review actually described this ghost lady with long, dark hair, and they said they spotted her several times.
Please, somebody get her a haircut.
You spot her and you don't talk to her or get her a haircut? Like, damn.
It's creepy.
I couldn't find the actual review. I searched high and low for the screenshot of the actual review, but I couldn't find it. But they did include it in here. They said the guest wrote, "We found this place to be absolutely beautiful. It was full of old word charm and character. The one problem I had, which made our stay way more interesting, was the fact that the hotel was the most haunted place I'd ever been to. I saw the same ghost several times, of a lady with the long, dark, curly hair walking in the foyer in the ballroom. She was wearing a long, circa 1900s white dress."
Several times? I would have been out after the first one. I mean, morbid curiosity gets the best of me, but like as soon as something paranormal starts happening, I'm gone. As much as I hate to admit it, it's like I get super scared. Several times you had to see that woman? Not once did you give her the number to your hairstylist to get it, or your barber to get her hair done?
You didn't even take her out, like.
What the fuck, man?
Two other people that were on the same tour as those two women also apparently reported that they saw the same ghost.
Once the borders open, I want to stay in this hotel. I'll do it my goddamn self. Like, girl, you want to keep making contact with people, you gotta look a little bit more presentable.
Fall
okay?
Fest and
Whoop. I did find this video too that describes the hotel and ghost stories from the hotel.
Mm.
I believe there's at least one story in here from one of the actual employees.
Ooh.
Oh.
Fall Fest in Saratoga Springs looked a little different this year. Attendees can't do the traditional pumpkin rolling or annual costume parade, but on Saturday there were some ghost stories and a bit of history coming from the Adelphi Hotel. As part of Fall Fest, the Saratoga Springs Downtown Business Association's 19th annual celebration
on the outside
included a virtual look at the spirits that reportedly inhabit the Adelphi Hotel. The hotel was built in 1877. And Joe Heydrich, the author of Haunted Saratoga, Ghosts of the Spa City, says hidden rooms and underground tunnels leading to the bank that used to be across the street were discovered, but that is just the start of the spooky rumors about the hotel. Heydrich says there are reports of ghosts and spirits galore.
A woman who was working here as a cocktail waitress.
Not what I expected. I did not expect the old man.
Wearing period accurate clothing.
There was a man who was staying upstairs in room 205, which turns out to be the room that John Morrissey died in. And he came running down and he said, "There is someone sleeping in the bed next to me."
Heydrich claims that part of the reason the ghosts stuck around is because the hotel's previous owners loved local antiques, which made the spirits feel even more comfortable at the Adelphi.
Yeah, so I'll sit here on this couch. This vintage
I
couch.
love that they keep reusing the same B-roll footage.
I know, because it's probably because the hotel's kind of a mess and they just only have the good looking parts. So I'll just keep using it.
Probably weren't allowed in.
Yeah.
That's true. So I also found this article, which is called "The Spookiest Things to Have Happened at the Adelphi." I just heard the name and I can't remember. The spookiest things to happen in the Adelphi Hotel. This article was posted actually on Halloween 2020.
Nice.
In this picture, ghost hunting twin sisters Lindsay and Louise Scott, 21, visited the Adelphi Hotel with their friends.
I want to be a ghost hunter. What the hell?
We are.
So,
phasmophobia. Yeah.
Yep.
It's not enough.
So according to them, there was handprints, noises in the night, and actual ghosts they were just some of the spooky incidents that people have experienced. So the Liverpool landmark, once hailed as Britain's most haunted hotel, dates back to 1914 and has been linked with ghostly behavior. Over the years, guests have reported strange sightings at the old hotel, and it even attracted ghost hunters to try and get to the bottom of the paranormal incidents. So, author of the article, Tom Selman, previously named the Adelphi Hotel as the most haunted hotel in Britain, and even claims he has seen some of the hotel's supernatural guests himself. He said, "The Adelphi, in my humble opinion, is the most haunted hotel in the UK, and some incredibly strange incidents have gone on in both the present Adelphi and the one that stood there before it in Victorian times." I often gave talks in the hotel's Sefton suite and was unaware that this suite is an exact copy of the Titanic's first-class smoking lounge, built by the same craftsman hired by the White Star Line.
Interesting.
So here, too, I also found in this article was just point form descriptions of things that have happened within the hotel. Raymond Brown, a 15-year-old page boy who died after becoming trapped in the baggage room lift on the Adelphi Hotel in August 1961, his ghost, resplendent in his cap and uniform, has reportedly picked up the luggage of guests and carried it off to various rooms and corridors before vanishing.
Interesting.
An unknown whistler in the lift of the hotel who often breathes down the neck of guests and sometimes taps them on the shoulder. Ugh.
No, thank you.
George, a man in a tuxedo with a toothbrush mustache who calls to members of the public from a certain window on the Brownhoe hillside of the hotel. He took his own life at the Adelphi sometime in the 1930s.
That's sad.
And an unidentified female pickpocket ghost who has been seen rifling through guests' clothes and belongings in the early hours. She always disappears into thin air when she is challenged.
She don't want no smoke. Alright,
So
I'm gonna head out.
So these girls who claim to be ghost hunters, I don't actually know anything about if they have a YouTube channel or anything, so I'm just saying claiming because I'm unsure if they're professional. I don't think so, but
They just look like 4 girls with cell phones.
yeah. So the twins and their friends book 3 rooms at the hotel with the aim of capturing any ghoulish activities on camera. In a video shared with the Echo, the girls can be seen taking in the hotel corridors as well as a dark and empty function room. Some of the clips show the girls asking any supernatural presence to make loud noise before banging can be heard in the distance. The girls also point to handprints on a mirror in one of the corridors, with what looks like a dusty handprint smeared on the wall close to the ceiling in one of their bedrooms. Later in the video, the girls can be seen conducting a seance, using an unturfed wine glass and a candle lodged inside a teacup.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, really. So, according to them, the lift moved on its own. This is a completely different story. This is from a different couple. The couple were supposed to be enjoying a weekend away at the hotel, but they claimed they were left shaken after a ghost experience. Wayne and Rose from Stockton-on-Tees had stayed in the hotel after visiting Liverpool for the weekend, but the pair said their experience was marked by a spooky encounter they claimed to have in a lift in the famous hotel. Mr. Mockler said, "We went inside and the lift and door shut, almost trapping my partner's hand while she got in. At that point, the lift moved by itself to the next floor, which our room was on. My partner was very shaken and scared at this. We jumped out when the lift stopped, with a massive bang on the next floor. Then the lift opened on its own and stood open for a few minutes while I took 2 pictures. Mr. Mockler claimed when the pictures came back, there was a mist visible."
Where?
In that picture?
Yeah, I don't know if it's this one, but...
Yes, that just looks like flash.
Yeah, flash from off the wood. Because there's so many metallic surfaces. And ghost hunters just want it out.
This guy looks scared.
Let me out of here, mate.
So, Danny Dallimore and his fellow ghost hunter Connor spent the night at the hotel recording any strange going-ons. Danny said, "I've always wanted to do a ghost hunt in a hotel, and the Delphi seemed like the perfect choice because it's reputed to be one of the most haunted hotels in the UK. It might not be in the best state, but we were mostly interested in the ghost, with the 3rd floor described as the scariest. We went up and down corridors and spoke to other guests. We didn't physically see anything, but it did feel like someone was watching us." Ugh.
Yikes.
The most frightening thing of all was the heat in the room. It was ridiculously hot, and there was also a constantly running tap. I was woken up at 1 a.m. because the room was so warm. It felt like an oven. The hotel itself is quite old and dated, and it's just eerie in there. I was really spooked and was glad to get out of there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sounds like the sink thing might be the hotel is just old thing.
Yeah, like it's broken and needs repairs.
Yeah, some of that you can think of an excuse for. All the spirits here seem very chill. That one that just takes your luggage and then pieces out when you get to your room, like, hell yeah.
Oh, here's some more comments. "Just stayed in room 322, and when I went to the bar toilets, I heard a whispering voice talking to me, and I ran for it."
Well, what did it say? You can't just say that and not say what it said.
I just came home after staying in room 379. I didn't experience anything spooky, nor did my friends who I went with.
Your vibes were off.
Both those rooms were supposed to have ghosts.
Their vibes were off, that's why.
Just got back from Adelphi. Slept in room 668. Didn't see a ghost, but I felt one touch me.
Where?
When I stayed here, multiple creepy things happened simultaneously. First, I left my room, and there was the sound of a man screaming, which I assume was just another person visiting the hotel. I then got the lift to the floor in this video and sat around to the right of the elevator, which is those 2 double doors. Someone or something unlocked one of the doors and opened it for a few seconds, and I did not speak. Then the door closed again. Funny thing was, I had asked the worker in reception if people stayed in these rooms, and they said people didn't stay there.
Dun, dun, dun.
Stayed on the first floor. A lot of laughing at 3 a.m. Sounded like someone was hovering, and then again, someone bouncing a ball. Took a photo in the room and got a green orb and took a photo beside the lift, and there's a creepy blur which looked like it had 2 faces. Really creepy.
Huh.
Well, I guess we got travel plans when COVID's over.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would like to go. Honestly, anywhere in Ontario that's haunted, I'd like to go.
Niagara Falls has a lot of haunted places.
Kingston, too.
We should go.
Yeah.
The penitentiary is a museum, but we should go.
Yeah, stay tuned for that. I think you can do, well, at least you could pre-COVID do stuff like that.
You should be able to. I don't know if they do right now, but...
I would stay overnight. Would you guys be down for that? We stayed overnight in a haunted place?
I'd probably pee my pants, but...
Yeah, let's do it. This summer. I want to stay at least one haunted place, damn it. Where I don't actually live.
Oh! Oh, okay, I thought you meant... Oh, never mind.
I've lived in a haunted house. I just want to...
I thought you meant, I want to stay at a place where I'm not gonna live.
Oh! Kill me right now.
I mean, maybe that's what she wants.
Right? That too. It's just like a medium haunted place. Like, just ghost, nothing like malevolent. I'm not like Ed and Lorraine Warren. I'm not equipped for that. My gifts haven't, what do you call it, advanced that far for me to be like, yes, I can take on a demon, wraith mare, poltergeist. I can do a poltergeist. Easy. That's it. Anything below poltergeist is fine. Anything above that, nope. That's very interesting.
Well, that is all that we have for episode 2. Next week, we're going to be talking about Gabby Hanna and how she is claiming that TikTok is attacking her.
Because we are.
We'll also be talking about an American Idol finalist who exited the show after racist KKK video surfaced.
Oh.
We'll be talking about Gal Gadot. Sorry, I pronounced that name wrong. Gal Gadot.
I always say
right?
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot?
Isn't it? Gal Gadot? Whatever. She's a gal. Love her.
Well, we'll be talking about Gal and reports that she came out saying that Joss Whedon threatened her career on the set of Wonder Woman.
Sheesh.
And we'll be finishing off with a good old-fashioned game of Smash or Pass.
Yeah. Can't wait for that.
I'm ready for that.
I'm so ready.
Thank you all for listening and tuning in, and we hope that you'll join us again next week.
Hell yeah, I am. I know I am.